All right, guys, today we're going to be talking about some Dynasty football. This time we're going to go over some quarterbacks that are 24 years or younger that you may want to target in a startup draft, or even probably somebody you can maybe target for a trade if you are in need of a quarterback. Now, the first quarterback that we're going to go over today is definitely going to be Jalen Hurts. He comes in at 24 years old and he has some weapons. Went to the Super Bowl last season, so you know he's got the talent to get it done for your fantasy football team. He's got A.J. Brown, Devonta Smith, Dallas Goedert. I mean, he has the huge rushing upside that we all like to see. He can give you that good floor game. So somebody in Dynasty, depending on how your roster is constructed, or if you're in a startup draft, somebody that you can really probably grab in the second or third round, possibly even fourth round. I've seen Jalen Hurts go in some drafts because so a lot of times they don't like to take those quarterbacks really early. I start seeing them come off a little bit in the third round, and fourth round is kind of where you start seeing these quarterbacks type of fall. So Jalen Hurts, normally a quarterback 3 or so that you could possibly get. I've seen him go with quarterback 4 sometimes, but he's my really third quarterback overall on the board, and he would be somebody that you can definitely depend on week in and week out. Like I said, 24 years old, so he's got a lot of juice left in the tank. He's got weapons all over the field that can help him out, and I would definitely target Jalen Hurts if you could. Now, the next guy we're going to talk about is definitely going to be Justin Herbert. This guy is 24 years old as well. He also has some weapons around him. Maybe not the rushing ability, but he does have the passing touchdown upside as well. We're talking about Keenan Allen and Mike Williams and Gerald Everett at tight end. He has the weapons. He's young. He's going to be slinging the ball all over the field. He's a 300-yard passing kind of guy, and he likes to just throw some touchdowns. He likes to have a lot of passing yards. The biggest thing that he's probably bringing to you is all the passing yards. 300-plus yards a game is kind of where he lives for you. He's somebody that you can depend on week in and week out. Set it and forget it type of guy. I have him currently right now as number 4 for the quarterbacks on my list, right behind Jalen Hurts. Obviously, Josh Allen, number 1, and Patrick Mahomes, number 2 right now. For me, Jalen Hurts 3, and then Justin Herbert at 4. Whether or not you go with Hurts or this guy, Herbert, I'm telling you, this guy can give you some good points. Somebody you can definitely depend on, somebody you definitely want to target for your Dynasty Fantasy Football team. Now, the next guy, let's go ahead and go over. It's going to be Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence coming in at number 5 on my list for the young gun quarterbacks. You know, he's 23 years old, a little bit younger than Jalen Hurts and Justin Herbert, but still in the same park. He's got Calvin Ridley coming back. He was reinstated from the NFL. He's going to be his number 1 wide receiver with Christian Kirk, Zay Jones in the slot, Evan Ingram at tight end. They just franchise tag him. He's got this huge, massive ceiling with him that I think he's going to give you plenty of production for years to come. He's only going to get better. Travis Etienne, his buddies in the backfield. The dude, he's foolproof, man. He's another set it and forget it type of guy. He's really coming his own. First year in the league, didn't do very well, probably because he had a garbage head coach, but now he's got it all together. He showed us what he could do last season, brought us all the way up into the playoffs. So he's somebody that if you can grab in your Dynasty Startup League, you could probably even get him in the 5th round or so. Grab him up, get him on your team, and then you have a set it forget it type of quarterback on your hands. Now, the next guy we're going to go over here, yes, he's high on my rankings. He's 24 years old, but it's Justin Fields. I'm not extremely excited about this pick because we don't know how it's going to play out for Justin Fields. He was kind of putrid to start the season. Then when he started running the ball, nobody could stop him. He has huge rushing upsides. He doesn't have a lot of weapons with him, and he just uses his legs. So if the defense can find out how to shut that down, Justin Fields is going to have some hard time. But if you like to kind of swing for the fences, you could probably get Justin Fields pretty late, 5th, 6th round. You might be able to just kind of throw a dart throw and see what you can get, because when he's running the ball and he's able to do that, I mean, he's like Michael Vick type of running, you know, like I said, 24 years old, Darnell Mooney, Chase Claypool, Cole Kmet. That's kind of what his weapons are right now. I'm hoping in the NFL draft and in free agency, they might give him some more weapons to kind of make you feel a little bit better about what's going on. They do have the first pick in the NFL draft. They've already stated they do not want to go quarterback. So Justin Fields is definitely the quarterback of the future for the Chicago Bears. We just got to see how it plays out. But that's pretty much all I have to say about this guy. It's right, if you draft him, you're going to get the rushing ability. He has yet to prove that he can pass for over 150 yards consistently in games, and that's what kind of worries me about Justin Fields, but he's definitely coming in as the 4th best quarterback, 24 and under on this list. Now, the next guy I'm going to talk about, it can kind of be a twofold, right? I'm going to say Brock Purdy because I think Brock Purdy is definitely the better quarterback, but it could be Trey Lance as well. So either one of these guys could fit in here. Brock Purdy, 23 years old. He was Mr. Irrelevant, came in last season and he kind of tore it up. They've got weapons all over the field. Christian McCaffrey definitely in the back. Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle, they've got weapons around this guy. And Josh Purdy, so he showed poise, he showed that he can do it. He showed that whenever he went out in the playoffs, they were doomed. They had no chance whatsoever. And I believe even now, there's untapped potential there for Brock Purdy. And I think this guy can develop into an amazing quarterback. And we could be talking about him as drafting him as a top 3 type of quarterback when it's all said and done. He has that much talent, and I'm definitely confident in him. But I don't know how the 49ers feel about Trey Lance. Are they going to just give the job back to Trey Lance? Or do they feel that Brock Purdy kind of gave him a chance to start in the NFL? Hopefully that his surgery goes well. I know they're having some troubles here or there with some swelling and stuff, but they're trying to get the surgery done so that way Brock Purdy can get back on the field and on the practice squad. I'd love to see Purdy and Trey Lance go at it. I'm not sure how it's going to go, but I would definitely pick Brock Purdy. You can get him very, very late in your startup drafts, or if you might be able to go trade for him right now. He might be a little cheap considering he is he's not deemed the starter yet, and he's having surgery. You might be able to get him on the cheap. So, and 23 years old, mystery route, like I said, definitely has a place in my top 5 for quarterbacks under 24 years old for Dynasty startup leagues. As always, I do appreciate you guys coming by watching my videos. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, I really appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up, like button. Really helps everything out. We're going to have a little bit of series coming out here. We're going to go over under 24 years old for running backs, receivers, and tight ends. Be on the lookout for that. Other than that, I can't wait to see you guys on the next video. We'll see you guys next time.